Well, this was going to be about the ordinances, but it was 93% complete and it just cracked out. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So, what are we going to do? Well, let me see. Let's talk about the stupid 300 Sibley, shall we? Here's what really happened.
The RFP, item 6, RFP for research to create a tax increment funding zone for, and it's owned by Trustee Henry.
Thank you. This go back 2 board meetings ago. We was talking about doing a TIF district for 300 West Sibley area. I reached out to 3 different companies and we have 3 different proposals on our desk. I would like the board to review and pick a company so that we can finalize this at the next board meeting to approve the TIF. We have Tasca Associates, Kane and McKenna, and Elkers. So I'm looking for approval of one of these companies to do the TIF for 300 West Sibley. That's where I stand.
Now, according to what you have here, this is just a research to create it.
Yes.
So, in actuality, I'm not sure if anybody viewed this as yet, the proposals.
Yes, only one, which is McKenna, have given a quote because we used them in the past when we first started this about 2 years ago. I was informed by the attorney. That's the company we started with. And then these are the 2 latest ones. The Elkers and the Tasca are the 2 new companies. So
right now you're asking the board to research what you've provided.
Yes.
And then at the next board meeting, you would put it on an agenda to try to get an approval for it?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody okay with that?
I'm okay with it.
This is 2018.
Okay, I guess they are. Next thing, your person's not here yet, Trustee Muhammad?
No.
I'm really ticked off with that ordinance video. Crashed out. But anyways, 300 West Sibley. Made a settlement, didn't you? Oh, okay. You already knew about it. I don't know why you have to play these stupid, foolish games. Stupid games.
We're here for you. We stand against anything that comes against our community.
Yeah, shut up.
So with that being said, 8, 9, 10, Dalton wins.
Yeah.
I stand behind the
Yeah.
The principal damages are the attorney's fees. So, in all candor, if we're going into the gist of this, on that particular case, and give me the floor, Mike, the default prove up is March 8th. So the operative date is 28 days from the time the default was entered on January 25th. So that puts us at, I think we said the February 28th, I believe. It's still within the month of February. But the key there is on the FOIA cases, those are, I think, between $750 and $2,000 by statute. And the key is the guy's attorney's fees for fighting this. And I don't want to go into the details of the case, but actually, Bob, correct me if I'm wrong. There were irregularities alleged in how things were handled, and it should be resolved. It should be able to be resolved.
My point for asking that is, Jason, you said we in a 5.8 million deficit. So if we default, does that deficit increase by default? I guess what I'm saying, even with the chief's statement.
I had the whole ordinances set up from 2017, 2016 up to 2019. It crapped out. So now I gotta go with Sibley. Ugh.
Law and everything. I understand.
Yeah,
Y'all know what I do. I'm in law enforcement.
Okay,
It is, if we continue to not pay, how much more is that going to cost us? Because we're talking about not paying attorneys that can sue us for more money. They know the loopholes. They know everything that we're not doing. I just want to make sure that we're not putting ourselves in a position for more litigation for money that you saying we don't even have. I just want to make sure that we don't get bankrupt based off non-payments. That's all. Thank you.
For those that know me, all of them, those that don't.
Here's the guy that sued you, that you knew about, February 6th of 2023. He told you he didn't want to sue you, but you didn't listen.
My name is Bob Michael. I'm the owner of 300 West Sibley. I'm here again to appeal to the Board of Trustees to help the mayor put in the development that she has proposed for Restaurant World. This project is going to create no less than 100 full-time jobs, no less than $500,000 of tax revenue to the village, employment, economic development, all types of additional monies will come into the community pursuant to the development. I've met with a couple of trustees personally. I hope that I made some progress with them. As far as those that wouldn't meet with me, I hope I can make some progress with you again today. You're hurting everyone. There's no benefit to your decision not to proceed with this. There's no economic benefit, none whatsoever. So I appeal to your, it's not a sob story. I appeal to your, forgive me. I appeal to your desire to do the right thing. That building has been sitting empty for 14 years. March 9th, 14 years. Excuse me, 14 years. All due to the previous administrator mischief that resulted in a federal lawsuit. I don't want to go back to court because, as I've said to you, politicians never pay the price for being wrong. The people. I don't want your money. I really, really do. So please help them make the right decision. I'd like to thank the mayor again for your tireless efforts to make this happen. She's done this while trustee under Mayor Roger. I could go into a lengthy discussion about that, but I won't. Thank you. And I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you.
And just so y'all know what Bob Michael's speaking of, he's speaking of 300 West Sibley, the Oak Grove River Center. We're turning it into 10 sit-down restaurants, which we don't have in the village of Dalton. Everything we really have is carry out, and we only have on livings. So my goal was to make sure we brought that here, but the Board of Trustees held that up as well. So, okay.
Of course they did. Because they didn't want to pay lawyers for Alexis Wilson case. So they bowed out, sued the village. You gave a TIF to 300 West Sibley. Henyard wanted the TIF. I wasn't prepared for 300 Sibley. I'm sorry, because I was going to do the ordinances. It was 93% done and it crashed because there are so many ordinances. But oh no. No, he didn't. He didn't. Oh, let me put these up here. No. He didn't want to sue the village. He just said it. I don't want to sue you. But, and I was not prepared for 300 Sibley. I'm sorry. I was going to do the ordinances. But, Jason, I know you got my text. Mayor Pro Tem, did you know Tiffany wasn't going to show up? Is that what it was? Yeah. It is an eyesore, Berg. And I saw the photographs that you showed. Go back to Burgundy Blue Commentary. She showed that run down. I can't even say it. What does this say? We've made changes to our village. Oh, let me get it bigger. We've made changes to our Village of Dalton website with the assistance of our village administrator. Would that be Keith Freeman? Along with our communications department and high society management, PR. The intention of this development is to make sure that the documents are available for the community, which they are entitled to. On the website, there is a transparency tab that has warrant lists and financial reports that reflect back to 2021. Why did you stop at 2021 when before you took everything down, it dated back to 2016? Why did you take all of that off? You don't think I have proof of it? Around June or July, we will be uploading all the information we have to keep it as current as possible. You lying asses. You promised in a board meeting a month or two ago, meeting minutes and ordinances were going to be uploaded. The clerk's office has also worked with communications. Whose communications? Ed Steve? Is that who communications is? Regarding the website and the meeting minutes, agendas, ordinances, and resolutions will also be posted by the end of this week. That's what you said before. Are these meeting minutes? Because this is exactly what you said before. January 27th, 2025, there will be, oh, these have got to be the meeting minutes. So, there you have pro tem. I'm sorry, these are meeting minutes. This is the board's package that they get every month. So when they say they don't have anything, they are lying. And I don't like liars. So, here you have Jason House, and Clerk Key said it too. Meeting minutes, agendas, ordinances, and resolutions will be posted by the end of the week. Are they? Are they? Lying asses. Oh, look. Looky here. We must have them, right? Let me see. 2020, 2012. Mary Kay had these all put up. Had them all put up. Let me see. What about 2018? Oh, look. You can actually see meeting minutes. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But what about the promises of 2021? Let's see. Oh, it looks like nothing was found at this location. Nothing. And you promised in that meeting, and it's in the meeting minutes. Agendas. Looks like nothing is found at this location. $2024. You can click on any of these. Nothing. However, you got your little asses up and around with 191 page board meeting packet. You got that up. I'm sorry, I'm not watching the chat. I hate liars. And there's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, it would be. But Wyoming, I've been through all the meetings. I had it 93% from 2017 through 2019, and it crapped out on me. I was so mad. And then I said, well, what am I supposed to do now? What am I going to do now? But you got this crap up, right? Because you want to be transparent. But in the board meetings, you read it. Oh, we're going to have them up. And what is this shit? What is this? What are you doing here? Organization, full name, regular hours. You see, when you played that little thing with the news, how can somebody work this many hours? You already knew. You knew. And why are you, the Jason House, the first name on the list? Why are you on top? Tiffany 100, 2, 4, 6, 7th. Why did you do this? Are you trying to be transparent? Is that what you're trying to do? You already knew about the overtime because you approve it. You can get this on the website. Why are you putting this in the board package? Why? 191 pages is this board packet. Oh, make sure you get overtime in there, right? Right. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I am so ticked off that ordinance video crapped out. Now I'm going to have to sit all morning and make it out again. Because if you don't want to be transparent and put down the damn ordinances in the meeting minutes, then I will. Because I have them all. Every single last one of them. You see, I get kicked off because you lie. And here you are wanting to give another TIF. For what? What was the year that you gave that TIF? 2018? Right?
The RFP, item 6, RFP for research to create a tax increment funding zone for, and it's owned by Trustee Henry.
Thank you. This go back 2 board meetings ago. We was talking about doing a TIF district for 300 West Sibley area. I reached out to 3 different companies, and we have 3 different proposals on our desk. I would like the board to review and pick a company so that we can finalize this at the next board meeting to approve the TIF. We have Tasca Associates, Kane and McKenna, and Elkers.
McKenna. Yeah, Wyoming. And that's exactly what that looks like. But why are you giving them a TIF again? Have you settled with them in court? Whereas on December 5th, 2016, why do people have to lie? Why do you have to lie? Establishing a budget of $10.5 million. You just continued to lie. And that Lori Lightfoot report was garbage. Absolute garbage. What I'm really ticked off at is I don't have the ordinances up. Where the hire and fire ordinance came in. Right, Stubbs and Muhammad? Because you're the ones that wanted that in place, where the mayor could not hire or fire. Period. Everything had to go through the board. And then you put in an ordinance for the water department where you and your little glee club, people who had a complaint about the water, had to come to your little committee to work it out instead of going to the water department. I've got that ordinance too. You have got the stupidest ordinances I could come up with. But why do all of a sudden you promised, and we read it in the minute. They're in the meeting minutes. They're actually in the meeting minutes. That you will have the meeting minutes and the ordinances up in a week. And whose communications? Ed Steve. High Society Management. I know about your failed businesses. So what are you sticking your nose in for? What's in it for you? PR my ass. As you sat up there at tea with the trustees and said, ooh, we ate good. You damn well did eat good. Did you complain about it while you were eating all that damn food? Did you complain, Nikita Cloud, and all your other names. Did you complain about eating all that food when you were eating it? No, it's a problem now, though, right? But you didn't have a problem when you were shoving it in your face. It's unbelievable. It's okay until it affects you. It's everything is okay. And I'm sorry I'm yelling, but I'm angry because I can't get those ordinances up. I worked all night on that, and it crapped out. So now I got to stick with this. But yes, Berg, 300 Sibley is very important. And why is it very important? Why has it been through the years since at least 2017, 300 West Sibley has been on the table? Why? And now it sits there with a like junk. Why? Now you want to give another TIF. Another TIF. For who? TAC? Oops. Didn't know I knew about them, huh? No. Let me see. Nothing is going to happen until after the election. I said it a month ago, and I'm saying it tonight. They're not going to do anything that does not benefit them or make it appear as if they're doing something for the residents, who half of them in that room don't even live there. And now they're walking in the middle of the road, tying up traffic. For what? For what? In a different village. For what? You people don't make any sense. You know, you had a calm meeting. Nothing happened. And now all of a sudden you're walking a mile, 2 miles. For what? What do you want? Drama. What's going to happen? Jason House gets in. What's going to happen? He's already lied. Right, Jason? You lied. So did Clerk Key. I don't care if you unsubscribe to this channel right now. I don't care if you don't like what I say. Because I tell the truth. Right? Because I am, well, was a police officer. And I proved it. And that's what pisses me off. You have to stoop to the lowest levels. For what? To get attention? Wah, wah. So nothing happens at the meeting. Keith Freeman all of a sudden is, I'm not going to use the term everybody else says because it's just, I don't believe in saying that. But other people do. And now he's a saint. And he's applauded. Because he broke the law. and he turned. And what has he added? What did he give Lori Lightfoot? What did he give Lori Lightfoot? What the hell was in that report? Nothing. Did they mention the bonds? Did they mention the city of Chicago? No. So the board meeting goes off without a hitch in their eyes, right? Oh, this is what we're... And do you remember, what was it that Belcher abstained to? One of the warrant lists, wasn't it? I honestly could not listen to that entire board meeting because it was making me sick. You people have known. You have been in debt up to your ass since before 2013. Jason House, you certainly know it. And then you chastise, right, Stubbs, for taking out bonds when you did the same exact thing. The same exact thing. What did that Lightfoot report prove? What? Amazon? Did you happen to mention that they were redoing the village hall? Oh, you didn't mention that, right? Could it have been for office furniture? Because you never said. Best Buy. What do you buy at Best Buy? The ones I know of is office supplies. It's like Staples. You have all these ordinances in place. You have had them in place, and you did nothing. Why? Why did you not abide by the ordinances? People say, well, Tiffany never abided by them. Tiffany is a mayor. The board of trustees make the laws and approve spending. So let me ask you something. Geniuses, why did you pay all that money to Amazon? And why did the warrant list only list office supplies? Henyard said something about tiles for the ice rink. Okay. Did you pay it? You did. Yeah. I'm telling you, Kiana Belcher's right there. Little Miss, I've got the receipts. I've got the receipts. And I'm showing these receipts. And I wanted to show the ordinances. I really did. I was really psyched up about those ordinances because they reveal a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. Do you know you have to have an ordinance to pass to get a bond? You do. You have to have an ordinance in place when you get a bond out for over $1 million. Even if it's not $1 million. Even if it's $900. If Jason Team Inc. win the leadership, everything or a good part of it's going to go because of the past. Why are they only putting up 2021? They have all that information. It was up on the website before until you screwed around with it. Right, Cloud? Right, Steve? Are you communications now? Is that what you're doing? And now it's all about 300 West Sibley. It has always been about 300 West Sibley since 2018. And what are you done with it? And Kiana Belcher, where's all that paperwork saying that St. Patrick's was unsound? Remember you flashed it up in the meeting? Flashed all those paperworks, 12 pages. It's unsound. It's going to fall over. And now what are you doing? Are you sitting in there? And who in St. Patrick's is taking pictures of allegedly Tiffany Henyard going into either a check cashing place, a Western Union, or another store that was in that building? And why didn't you show a video of her coming out of the building and back to Keith Price's vehicle? That's what I want to know. You never saw that person's face. Not once. Never saw the face. Ever. And you know damn well, if you saw her coming out of that building, her face would be plastered all over the place. All you showed was the back of a woman. Who was it? Oh, it's Tiffany. It's Tiffany. I'm a Tiffany goon. I'm Wyoming. Congratulations. She had to shut down her Facebook page because you vile little creatures. Dumbasses. You still don't know who I am. You know my first name, Sandy, because my mother said it. And you see my military. You didn't expound on that. Of course, you've seen my military. I've shown my picture in my military uniform. And then you want to call me a liar, say I wasn't a police officer. Why? Because people call me and you're jealous? Jason House, you don't like the way I talk? Those ordinances are coming out by me. Unfortunately, they're not coming out tonight because it got crapped out. Because there's so many of them. You don't want somebody playing on a basketball court, so you make an ordinance, right, Stubbs? Making an ordinance so you can't play basketball. The kids. Tell me I'm lying about that. You people have put in the most stupidest. My mother can't take you people. Oh, people say, oh, you said you people. You're racist. Why does everything have to be racist with you? Why? You say the most vile things about people. I've had white people in my comments. You're not doing any good for our race. Up your ass. Why does it always have to be race? Why does it always have to be? Do you know DEI does not have anything to do with the black and brown community? But you made it that way. You made people think it was. And now you're all upset. What has DEI done? Why can't you go into a business, make out an application on the merits and on your education. Speaking of education, let me see. See if I can find her. We're going to set up a new channel. This is the most incredible person I have ever met in my entire life. And I'm going to tell you something. If you go after her, you're done. And if you don't know what that means, I feel sorry for you. This is the most outstanding, educated, decorated medical psychiatrist there is on the planet. That's a doctor. See that? Doctor. Neurology. Oh, yes. Yeah. It says that too. You go after that woman, that's the last thing you'll do. Ever. That woman saved my life. And we're going to do a channel to help people with mental illness, with brain tumors. There is nothing about the brain this woman does not know. And she has the kindest heart you could ever want. And I have the pleasure of calling her a dear friend. And I put it on my live stream last night. We were going to do another channel to help people. But you vile little son of a bitches, you vile animals, if I ever hear of you calling this woman who has Parkinson's, that's it. And you could take that as you wish, because she has more knowledge than you could ever possibly know. And she's a good woman. She has helped thousands of people and their families over 30 years studying the brain. That's why I talked about Vivian Allen and her brain tumor. I didn't talk about it with this woman. No, I didn't. Because that's personal. But I understand it. And I wanted to say that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Let's get back to this shit show. How the hell do you come up with 191 pages? All of a sudden you want redevelopment, right? Why didn't you have it in 2018? The TIF district, isn't it? And I have the funds for that TIF district. Agreement to pay real estate taxes when due. What kind of deal did you make? You're liars. Lord Lightfoot did nothing. And you had a calm meeting. A calm meeting. And what are you doing? Walking down the middle of the road at night. Jeez. You can't stand it. You can't stand it. And then you applaud Keith, piece of shit Freeman, who's only helping you to stay out of jail. And you clap. Remember all this thief Freeman? I'm only rambling on because I don't have all these ordinances in place. It's not her. Who? Sorry, French. Why did Kiana abstain on that warrant list? Who's on that warrant list that somehow in this 191-page report you don't have a warrant list for? Why did Kiana Belcher abstain to that warrant list? Who's on that warrant list that she has connections with? That's what I want to know. Didn't anybody catch that? Did nobody catch that? Abstain. Abstain. Who's on that warrant list? Who's on it? So much for transparency, right? Because you didn't include the warrant list in this 191-page packet, did ya? You know why these warrant lists are so important? Because it proves exactly who you're paying. And somehow, you don't want that information to get out. That's why you've hidden the February 2023 warrant list. That would prove a $30,000 payment to Amazon. But it didn't happen. And if I'm lying, send it to me. Prove it to me. All of a sudden, we're all concerned about St. Patrick's, who was structurally unsound. Kiana Belcher waving 12 pages of engineer reports where nobody can find the blueprints. You have them. You flashed them all over the place. How much did you pay for that inspector when Tiffany Henyard wanted that building put up and you were against it? Make me understand. Kiana Belcher, why did you abstain to that first warrant list? Who is on that warrant list? Nobody caught that, did they? No, they didn't. I wish I could pull up the videos and play them, and I just can't. I can't do it. It won't let me. So I'll have to. Ugh. Can't believe it. I went through all of that. Let me see. Let's see if I had the right one. What really irritates me is that everything went smoothly, but it's not good enough. It's never going to be good enough. Oh, present. That's right. I'm sorry. Present. Thank you, Wyoming. But I'm just babbling on right now. Because I had the ordinances all set up to play. 5 minutes before the live, it crapped out. So I'll have to work throughout the night. Get them all back up. There are hours and hours of tapes of ordinances. That's how many there are. But Mary Kay was supposed to have codified those ordinances, remember? Because the board gave her a hard time. Those meeting minutes were up on that website and you guys took them down. And now all you want to do is start with 2021. Why? Why don't you want to go back? Because people really see the truth? Because they'll see the truth. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Do not go after my friend. Don't do it. That's all I can say about that. Bunch of hypocrites. I'm sorry, Berg. I wanted to go all the way through 300 West Sibley, which I planned on doing tomorrow, and do the ordinances tonight, but I know. So I have to read through all of this. The village's liquor commissioner strictly follow its established policies relating to revocation, suspension of liquor licenses. And what is this? Am I showing it on the screen? Yes. Why is this all scratched out? What is that? You see, Tiffany Henyard is against a lot of liquor stores in Dalton. But that's what all of you want. Rutgers. I have a whole playlist on you. Because you're going to get in there. Cloud. I know of all your failed businesses. Go ahead. You know, people say, I can't wait until this is over. Berg says that. I just can't wait till this is over. This will never be over. Because this has been going on forever. It's the same people recycled. I saw the look on your face, Jason, when I texted you at that board meeting. I saw you. Oops. And it's in the meeting minutes. And they're still not up. So much for transparency. You just failed at your first commitment as mayor. You failed. And I don't even know why I'm talking. But I'll tell you what, I do understand Vivian Allen. She's made a lot of things against Berg, me, not quite sure who else. But she's finding out. At least she has an excuse. And if you had the teeniest, tiniest inkling of compassion, you would look up what her condition is. Vivian Allen does not need me to stick up for her. But I understand her. But she says one thing, and all of a sudden all these people are against her. Why? Because you don't want the truth to come out. Well, Keith Price, what are you doing sitting there? Thornton Township. Why is everybody running in the middle of the road in Riverdale? Is it Riverdale, Riverside, River Scheme? What? You didn't get the attention at the board meeting because it went smooth? Well, what are you going to do when Jason House gets in and everything runs smooth? What's going to be the big headline then? All these companies are going to come in. All these liquor licenses are going to be approved. And that's what it's all about. Making money. That's what it's always been about. Making money. And that's it. And that says everything about you. But I will put together a packet on 300 West Sibley, its history, and what is planned for it. All of a sudden. Since you couldn't do it back in 2018, right? And St. Patrick's. What happened there? I don't know. But I'll go through it with a fine-tooth comb. I don't give a shit. And those ordinances will be up in the morning. Along with warrant lists. Because the things that you do, you make it sound so nice. And you're just as bad as Tiffany Henyard. Maybe even worse. Who's going to jail? You don't understand RICO, do you? You don't even know what the hell I did in the military. I see your service. Yeah, you saw me in uniform. You want to see some more pictures of me? Good. I'm just going on a rant. I'm sorry. I don't understand it. For the life of me, I don't understand it. The Lori Lightfoot report proved nothing we didn't already know. Did she prove Tiffany Henyard stole money? Nope. Did she prove the village is in debt? Yep. Did she say anything about the village being in debt up to its asses for over a decade? Nope. Did she talk about the bonds? Nope. Did you talk about City of Chicago water? Nope. I'll probably delete this live after I'm done, because I know I'm talking like a lunatic, I guess. But I have categorized every board meeting with everything you have said. And you people are just as bad as Tiffany. You're just more slick. And you think nobody's looking. When you create havoc, people look at the havoc. But they don't look at what's behind the havoc. The people who are quiet as mice and are just looking on. That's what you guys don't get. Sitting in those chairs. Yay, yay, they're finally doing something. Get rid of Tiffany Henyard. You know, you got bigger sharks coming in. I can tell you. You want Tiffany Henyard in jail so bad. But you have not proven one thing, 1 ounce of information that she has stolen from this village. Misappropriated money? Yes, certainly. Ignored ordinances? Certainly. Too bad Keanu Belcher can't name the ordinances that she has ignored, because she just says ordinances. Do you know how many ordinances there are? There is a plethora of ordinances. Thanks to Stubbs and Muhammad and Pearson and Denton and Steve and Jason House and Tammy Brown. Andrew Holmes, I don't even know why you're a trustee. You don't do a damn thing. There is nothing that you do that benefits this village. And I'll say it again. Why the hell didn't that police officer videotaping an essay in progress, an active police officer, why didn't you call the police? Las Vegas, 911. I am seeing an essay in progress in such and such a room at such and such a hotel. Something is dirty. And I said it. And I don't even know what the hell the officer's name is. I don't give a shit. You're an active police officer taking an oath. You don't report an active SA in progress? What kind of a cop are you? What kind of a cop? And if there is proof of that video, why doesn't Las Vegas have it? We're almost done with Dalton. And we're moving on to Harvey. Well, actually, we're already moving on to Harvey. And Flint. Flint is a much bigger picture. And It is much bigger than the DOJ. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not here for clout. I'm not here for money. You don't see my Cash App up there. I give money. It's the one thing. I don't care about money. I don't care about material things. I care about the truth. If you lie about me, I'll put you in your place. And it's just that simple. I will study you. Take that as a threat, go ahead. I don't give a shit. I know each and every one of your backgrounds. How many trustees have bankruptcies? How many trustees, sitting trustees, have foreclosures? Carmen, how long have you been working for Dalton and Thornton Township? Are you on that list? But you flipped. You were in the bag with Tiffany. Yes, yes, yes. The only one who was outspoken was Gonzalez. And I fault him because he nominated Tiffany. Because he didn't want the vote to go to the people where it should have gone. That's what you people do. You don't want the people to have a voice. You twist around these little games. But it's all going to play out on this channel. All of it. Every last detail. I don't care what position you have. I don't care who you know, who you think you know. I don't care. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much little money you have. And Stubbs, you need an apology to the people of Thornton Township, calling them destitute. Some people are. You stupid bitch. With your 6 figures. Some people are destitute. Have you seen the gas prices? Have you seen the taxes? Do you get breaks on your taxes? What about you, Kiana Belcher? Do you get tax breaks on your properties? Oh, wait a minute. And why is everybody always going into foreclosures? Do you want me to tell all about that too? Do you want me to tell how many trustees have been in foreclosure? How many people running for trustee have and are in foreclosure? How many people have been in bankruptcy? And you're taking care of a village and you can't even handle your own finances. None of it. None of you can. Mr. Jason House, the numbers guy. Ed Steve, yes sir, yes sir. Who can't even read the budget. Who can't even read a warrant list without asking Jason House. I'm done with you. I am so done with you. Because you lie. Jason House, what are you going to do the first 30 days in office? You can't answer it. The play is get Tiffany out. Tiffany bad, you good. No, you're not. You have been a trustee since 2017. But the poor people have to pick lesser evil, right? Who's the lesser evil? All your little shell games going on in the back room. No wonder you won't answer my emails or my phone calls. Transparency, right? Because you know, I know. I don't care if you win or not. You know what? I could give two shits who wins. Because you're just going to blame it on Tiffany with no proof whatsoever. Because you were in on it. You were all in on it. All of you. I have the tapes. I have the records. We're going to release all of this stuff. We're moving over to Harvey. But we're not leaving Dalton because these residents need to know. They have to know. And if you don't want the truth, go. Don't listen to me. I don't care. Because what I will tell is the truth. And I won't only just tell the truth, I will prove it. And this little West Sibley thing, I know who's behind it. I know who's getting paid for it. And it's all going to come out. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. There is not enough money in the world you could offer me to shut me up. Because I don't live for money. I don't live for material things. If I had to pitch a tent out back and live in the woods, it wouldn't bother me. Because I'm just that kind of person. Material things mean nothing. Money means nothing. If you stand your ground, if you do what's right, God will take care of you no matter what. This is what's hanging on my wall. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. And just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. And I recite that every day. Do I get angry? Yes, I do. I get angry when people call me a liar. I get angry when I'm called a piece of shit and vile things. I do get angry. But then I sit down with my mother and that anger just goes away. That's it. It doesn't matter if you live in a tent in the woods. It doesn't matter if you live in a penthouse. It doesn't matter. That is not what life is. And I'll probably delete this live because I did get angry. But they've got it all taped anyways. I don't give a shit. I am so sorry I did not have that the ordinances, I wanted to put them up. Partial ordinances. There are so many ordinances for this village of 20,000 people that it's incredible. I'm surprised you don't have an ordinance that you have to have two shoes on, a shoe on each foot when you cross the street. That's how ridiculous these people are with these ordinances. So I'll stay up tonight, try to get most of them up. You've all broken those ordinances. Every last one of you have. You want to blame Tiffany for ignoring ordinances, but you've all done it. And that's why you won't put them on the website. And that's why you won't put the meeting minutes on the website as promised. In the meeting minutes that you so stupidly put out. Don't you read this stuff before you put it out? I don't think so. Update. Just to lift your spirits. Oh, good. Tiffany called the cops on Jed walking to the governor's house. I handcuffed a bell. Someone had a handgun in the car. They have walkers and cars. I saw them. Oh my God, Wyoming. You know, you do this work and you get tired, and when they play stupid games and tell you to your face that everything's fine. I'm not lying to you. But here they are walking in the middle of the road. Didn't Pritzker answer the call? Thought you had contacts with DOJ, right? But Pritzker's got his own problems, right? Pritzker is in a load of shit. And he's going to answer the call of Jedediah Brown. Pritzker is up to his eyeballs and shit. Was that on video? Wyoming? Well, yeah. The election is soon. I'm not sure. I don't know why. Attention. Money. For what? For what? What does it get you in the end? Nothing. Because when you're in that nursing home, gasping your last breath, none of this is going to help you. Historic Zoom call. I was watching it earlier and I thought, what the hell are these? And then they said there's a whole gathering of cars behind us, following us. No, you jackasses. You were walking in the middle of the road and you could not get traffic through. You were impeding traffic. God. Jed told the cop his sources said Tiffany called the cops, and the cop said Tiffany. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have a little taste right here on that one. because that's just classic. The governor won't answer his call. Lavelle got handcuffed. What's the point? What is the point? February, early elections. And who's gonna vote? And, you got Dumb and Dumber running for office. They're about to walk through some bad area. Oh, are they live right now? Oh my God. Are they live right now? Because that would be hysterical. Oh, I was watching a show, Wyoming growing strawberries in plastic bottles. I thought that was pretty cool. Are they still on there? I don't see them. I don't see them anymore. I'm gonna have to watch that. What does it accomplish? Nothing. The caller said someone with army. They're not even army fatigues. And a long gun was walking in the road in front of a car with the hazard on. Can you carry? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I caught a glimpse of it. And did you see the way Mary was dressed? Oh my God. And here they are walking in the middle of the road, and they're saying, "Oh, look at all of our followers in these cars. You're impeding traffic. They can't get around you." Yeah, camouflage bell bottom. Give me a break. Are you kidding me? What is that? You don't really know what war is, do you? You're sounding this war cry, and you don't have a clue. And that's really what pisses me off. Because you really don't know what war is. You really don't. You use these words like war, Gestapo, all of this bullshit, and you don't have an inkling. I don't think so, French. I don't think so. Yeah. He's probably tried to call Trump. It's like people are trying to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I keeping you up? I'm sorry, TK. I'm like, I don't know if TK is going or coming or going. I don't know. But I was going to end the live stream, but Wyoming had a kick in here. Yes, impeding traffic. And they're calling it a following of all these cars. No, you're in the middle of the road. Cars can't pass you. Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you were joking, TK. seriously, would he get 10 feet? Is that where they're walking to? Is that seriously where they're walking to? Oh, dear Lord. For what? Pritzker has already put out a statement about Henyard. It's a federal case. What's Pritzker going to do? What is Pritzker is up to it in his ass. He has bigger things to worry about than Tiffany Henyard. She is a blip on the radar, okay, compared to what's coming out for him. And Johnson. They've got big problems. You think they're going to worry about Henyard when Trump is saying Medicare is going, Medicaid is going, give us the illegals in the jails or we will cut off your federal funding? Do you really think Pritzker is worried about Tiffany Henyard? Piper. I don't know. Oh, Wyoming. Wyoming and no wonder they get us confused, Wyoming. I believe we live the same life. We have the same interests. And people don't get it. My brother lives in Oregon. He gonna say wait the election. Bernie questions. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are they actually walking to the governor's mansion so they can get on TV? For what? What is the purpose? Oh, I'll be ridiculed. Well, of course you don't know the purpose. You don't understand what it is of advocacy. Oh, yes, I do. Different styles of advocacy. You could have a blowhorn or you can, have work and show proof. Are they really on their way to the governor's mansion? Now I want to know. Well, yes, of course, because they called her. And they kept saying in the live chat, Regina's trying to call you. Regina's trying to call you. Because you got to have something on the news, right? You got to get those ratings up, right? Because I'll tell you, the news channels are in deep shit as well. You got to see that big picture outside your tiny little bubble of Illinois. You really don't understand it. You don't get it. Yeah, there's a John Mayer song about the news. Yeah. Just get on the news because nothing happened in the meeting. Tiffany Henyard did not show up. So there was no news. Oops. That backfired, didn't it? Did you see all those people in there? They were waiting for Tiffany to show up and she didn't show up. You can't make that up. Yeah, Tiffany who? Tiffany who? Call the cops. There's somebody camouflage with a long rifle. I really am gonna have to stop. Take this video down because oh my gosh. 90 of you viewers watch this for her. Yeah. It's all about clicks and views and making money. Wyoming gal, would you be fine sleeping in a tent in the woods? Would you be okay with that? I know the answer. Watch her say hell no. Had coffee with. Did you really? Wow. Fantastic songs. What an artist. What an artist. That's really cool, Tracy. All of us know people, right? All of us have been with people and know people. And I guess people don't realize that. Oh, yeah, the OK Corral. Yeah. I have a nice bed. I do too. You know, I just bought one of those pillows, the memory foam pillows. I did. I splurged. Okay, and I sleep like a baby. Oh my gosh, should have got them years ago. Recruit. Whoop. Really? Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Are you really? Not. You're not lying, are you? I'm sorry. I believe you. I truly do. Have you been to the White House? I'm sorry. Did you see Henyard's eyes looking up at Joe Biden? Joe Biden doesn't have a clue of where he is. He's just looking for his ice cream, right? And Henyard is just like starstruck or something. And Biden's going, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, okay. Where's my ice cream? Oh, wow. That's what I love about these people in these chats. No, I wouldn't either. Status, I wouldn't either. But we're having some laughs. I was upset because I worked on those ordinances, damn it. I really did. And there are a ton of them. I can't believe how many there are. Oh. And then 93% are crapped out. And I had already scheduled it live because I thought, okay, it's ready to go. I'll schedule the live for 20 minutes. It'll be up and ready. And poof, it crapped out. Because the ex didn't take the gig. It was an awesome drummer, though. I wonder why he said no. Did he ever tell you? Whoop. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Did he ever say why he said no? Wow. He really missed out. Were you a flower child, Tracy? Were you at Woodstock? Come on, Tracy. Were you at Woodstock? Come on. I like Wyoming. I have a bed. The band he was with was working to get a deal with, oh, Sonny, which never materialized. Oh, Sonny and Cher? Or was it just Sonny at the time? Not sure. Not at Woodstock. Oh, okay. You weren't at Woodstock. Yeah, I loved Janis Joplin. Jocelyn. Joplin. I'm thinking about the Joplin tornado. Oh, dear. I like her music. Buy me a Mercedes-Benz. Oh, Sonny Records. Okay. I was thinking of Sonny and Cher, which just tells you how old I am. Talking about Woodstock and oh my gosh. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine. Loretta, what's her name? Comedian. What? No, not that Loretta. The country and western singer, Loretta Sugars, and her girlfriend, not actual girlfriend, but Patty, and we were trying to figure out what the hell her last name was. Patty. I can't think of it for the life of me. Oh, really? Merle Haggard. Ooh, that was one of my dad's favorites. Used to, oh, no kidding. Buck Owens. Oh, my. Tried to run. Are you serious? He tried to run your, oh, my God. Shush. Lead singer lost his shit when he found out John was going through the girlfriend, not the band leader. Oh. Ooh. Buck Owens actually tried to run over Wyoming gal's mother. Oh my God. With a car. With a car. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Loretta Lynn. Now, what was Patty's name? Patty. Famous singer. I think she died in a plane crash, right? They went to concerts together. They sang together, right? Patty Loveless, was that it? Patty Loveless? Bonnie Owens was married to Bucks and Merle. Well, not at the same time, of course. Patsy Cline, thank you. That's it. Patsy Cline, thank you very much. Did she die in a plane crash? Yeah, Patsy, that's what I was trying to think about. Yeah, I Fall to Pieces, yep. The fights they had, not her, Patsy Cline and her boyfriend, husband, whatever it was. Yeah, she did die in a plane crash. So did Buddy Holly, right? Buddy Holly did. Good grief. I don't know. Should we get the flock out of here? I am so sorry I don't have those ordinance up, but we ended up with having some laughs and calling out liars and bullshitters, and I'll have to find out about that arrest. And why are you going to the governor's? The governor has so much to worry about right now. I mean, Trump is on his ass. And he means business. Canada and Mexico. Oh, they did concede to him? I knew they would. all that big huff and puff. We'll blow your house down. We'll give you tariffs too. Everybody's worried about maple syrup. You know, and no offense, French wrench, but they have excellent maple syrup here in America. Okay. William Brower set up the system for sapping trees, the maple trees, for syrup. There's a historic sign there. They conceded. All that big talk. Hey, F around and find out, right? Otis Red. Oh my gosh. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Is that Otis? That is my mother's favorite song. Stevie Ray. Oh, Leonard Skinner. Oh my gosh. I knew he'd say that. My syrup is the best. Oh, Bear just came flying up. Fortunately, she doesn't have anything in her mouth. Where has Mouse Toes been? We haven't seen Mouse Toes lately. Oh, you hear her crying? Schumer was holding up Maduro beer and avocados and saying, we're not going to pay more than an hour. Wait a minute. Schumer was holding up a Maduro beer and avocado and saying, we're going to pay more than an hour late. Mexico bends the knee. You know damn well. Oh, did you hear, Bear? They heard you. They heard you. Yeah. What, you want to say hi? Okay. I know they heard that. Yep, Dock of the Bay. That's my mother's favorite. What? I think I'm getting yelled at. Yeah. Oh, the Blues Brothers. Yes. Oh, my gosh. This is bringing back memories. Tracy says, hiya, Bear. Hi, Bear. What you doing? No mice? I found some mice poop in the cupboard. I know you can't reach up there, though. Happy you won't have to pay more for Nature Valley granola bars that come from Canada. Your cat just woke up. Did they hear Bear? Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm the cub. She's the bear. She rules the roost here. Well, I'm going to have to go get on the project of the ordinances so I can put the liars back in their places, right? Jeez. First world problems. Isn't it fascinating, though? Right before Trump even got into office, hostages were released, a ceasefire, okay, in Gaza, and now, what, 9 more hostages released? Think about it, people. They don't care about Tiffany Henyard at this point. Okay. We have got to get these ordinances in place. Oh, really? I didn't see his pant legs. I was wondering if they were short. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, let's get the flock out of here. Thank you so much for listening to my ramblings. I'll probably delete this live because it just got silly and we're all over the place and we really didn't get anywhere. But we did have laughs. So thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody.